as I walk and as I run to every casino in the state. Roads that have curves or are straight, hit 'em all, Nevada. Luck on Boulder Highway Lee. Sunrise burning high on the desert line. The tank is full and the day is mine. Got a lucky charm and a faded map. Every neon sign feels like a trap. Pulled out of Vegas with a pocket full of cash, feeling that fire can't play too rash. First stop's Jokers, I'm feeling bold. Dropped a 21, a heart of gold. Boulder Highway, lighting up the sky. One bed at a time, just me and the high. Rolling through dreams where the wild slots play. I'm living my luck down the Boulder Highway.
All right, here is our first casino on the Boulder Highway. This is called Lucky's Gaming and Spirits. It's right on the corner of Boulder Highway and Fremont. So if we were to keep on going straight, we would have gone right up to El Cortez. I have never been in this. It changed hands a couple of years ago, and it was basically, and might very well still be, a place that pretty much caters to the Latino community. I'll find out when I go inside. I have no idea. It's a small place. I may introduce myself to the bartender if he asks something. If not, we'll just kind of see how it goes. So let's go inside and see what we see. All right, we're inside. I spoke with the attendant. She was cool as long as I don't film any people. number 18 of get 2 more to go. Here we go, 2 more hands. Let's see how we do. In this game, you only hold the ace. And our final one is a couple of 4s. Let's see how it happens. All right, so we're done there. We had $10, so we gave them $15 of our money, which is just fine. All right, on to the next. Well, that didn't work out. I put in 25, take out 10, lost 15. I expect this to be happening a lot with the video poker. In video poker, it's going to be very important that I, at least somewhere down the line, I hit a quad or hopefully higher, because with a quad, especially playing double-double, you're looking at, you know, in good shape, close to $100, sometimes over. And that will be like 10 other times I play. So we'll see. I mean, we have no idea how this is going to work out. That's kind of the fun of the whole deal. So, all right, let's go. There's the first casino on our day 3. Let's move on down to the next one. Here we are. Our first wildfire. We'll be calling this Wildfire by Station Casinos #1. I'm going to look around here. It's part of a building, and there's an IHOP here, so I'm positive they're connected. You just go inside the casino and walk over to the IHOP. And I'm going to stop this because I just remember, because this is a station casino, I should go ahead and use my card. So I'm going to grab that, and then we'll go in on inside. All right. Unfortunately, I don't have my sunset card. What's the story there? Must have left it somewhere. But, all right, let's go on inside, see what we see. Well, let's take a look here. Got ourselves a nice little sports book. STN Sports. Roulette table, or game, I should say. All these machines over here. There's your IHOP. Very nice. Cashier, player services. I'll probably pick up another card here. So let me close this off and then I get a card. Once again, thanks to the copyrighted music that's overhead, you're going to have to do a little voiceover here. But I will say that the cashier who gave me the card was very, very nice. I gave him one of my cards, and he seemed excited and said, "I'm going to definitely take a look at these videos, especially this part." I'm going to explain to you about my cards. When I say I gave him my card, I think it's an idea that some other YouTubers might want to consider. But right now, I need to find a machine to play. As you can see, this is a nice little place. Not too big, but it's clean and very new. And I haven't played this one, so I think we're going to give this one a try. One of the new Huff and Puffs. I know. I need a green hat. Okie dokie. All right, you see, I've got my $40 in. I'll play a spin or two first, and then I'll come back if I hit some kind of a feature. All right, 1, 2. All right, I'll come back. And no idea what's going on here. It looks like I'm gonna. Oh, I got the green. That green's a good one. Yay! 6 free games. Let's do her. No. Okay, we want to go not that way. Oh, good. All right, let's get some more green. There's your retrigger. Come on now. Oh no. At least one brick house. Come on. Alright, I got one. Oh, I got 2. Alright, I'm not going to be a millionaire, but let's see what we get. have a winner at our first Wildfire Casino. Very nice. All right, this next little part is really for all you YouTubers out there. And this is what I've done. I've noticed when I've watched other people go up to the YouTuber as he's working on the, doing their videos, and ask him, oh, are you a YouTuber? And what is your site? I'll go visit you. And then they explain what the site is. And it always occurs to me, chances are they're never going to remember that. By the time they get home, life goes on. But what I've decided to do, and maybe you can consider possibly doing this, is I had these cards made up. I'm going to see if I can do it justice. There we go. Hit 'em All Nevada on YouTube, and then it's got the 2 ways to get there. And so when people ask me, and I've had a few already, ask me, I just hand them this card. I tell them I'm putting a bet in every single casino, and I'd love you to come check it out, go on there. And you never know, they'll take the card, and because it's so easy to do it, they'll take a look. This particular cashier was very interested. He thought it was really novel, and he said, I can't wait to see when you're in my place here. So anyway, you might want to consider that, just an idea. All right, let's move on. We're inside. Wondering how I'm going to keep their music a little loud in here, so I'll have to either keep talking or bring it down. I'll think of something. Here's the Regal Theater. I have a monthly Regal. I love movies, so I have the monthly pass for Regals. So if I wanted to see a movie while I'm here, like I have time. But if I did, I could, and it wouldn't cost me anything. It's just kind of fun. All right, let's move on. As you can see, I mentioned when I was still in the car, look at how short the roofs are. Some of these machines almost hit the roof. Trying to do a little walk around. I know that many of the other YouTubers do not come here, so you may not be familiar with Boulder Station. It's an old station casino, one of the first actually, after Palace Station, which by the way I'll be visiting probably day after tomorrow. It's got a lot of wings, but if you noticed at the top, low ceilings, an entire bank of old school buffalo. Some of the old folks, I'm an old folk, but a lot of the locals, they like these old machines. They feel more comfortable with them. Personally, again, buffalo, too many dead spins for me. All right, let's gonna go take a walk down this little area here. As you watch, I'll tell you a little story that happened to me when I stayed here quite a few years. Ooh, look at that, Tabasco. When was the last time you've seen a Tabasco machine, wild taxi? I'm getting off track. But anyway, they have a lot of these old school machines that people still like. And I like them, but their bonuses are anything like we are today. So I stayed here not long after they had opened. I had a room on one of the top floors. I think it was the 9th or 10th floor. And I got all my stuff settled in. And I was in the room, and all of a sudden, the entire electricity in the entire building went out. And I was in the room. Now I had a lot to consider here. Should I stay in the room, or should I go downstairs? I really didn't know what I was going to do. So the key on the door was electronic. So if I were to leave, would I be able to even get back into my room? Because you never know how long these electrical outages could possibly be. It's also means I'm going to walk down 10 flights of stairs. So I was a little bit underwhelmed what I should be doing.
I decided finally that I'm just going to go ahead and go down, and if the electricity doesn't come back on, I'll have to just ask for a refund. We're going through here at the food court. There's a couple of them that must be well known to Nevadians. I don't have them in California. I do have a Wingstop. Like their wings. Not a little overpriced, but I like the barbecue. I don't care for buffalo. I'm not a buffalo guy. And finally, of course, the ever-present capriatas. Great Subway sandwiches, a little pricey. I keep on saying everything's pricey, but you know what? You're in Las Vegas. Beginning, it was always kind of nice being at these station casinos because they had full-pay video poker. And if you haven't guessed already, I'm strictly a video poker player unless I'm doing these videos for you. And then I'm doing some slots and roulette, what have you. But a little more tour. They tried to do a little sky ceiling. This, I'm not sure what this is. I think that is their steakhouse. And as you can see, it's huge. There's so many wings of machines. I have gotten lost in here on more than...
All right, some of you purists are going to scoff. That's all right. Going to play Crazy Chickens. Now, I picked this machine because the only chicken that you're actually going to make any money on is the multiplier chicken, and that's the one that's the highest. So, you know, I'm just going to play 75 cents, and I'm going to hope to hit that multiplier. Of course, obviously, if you get more than one with the multiplier, then you really got a shot at making some serious money for the in lieu of the bet that you're betting. So 75 cents. Here we go. And if I get a feature or a bonus, I'll be right back to you. Well, it's a big nada here. But look what I've done for the next person. I should leave a little note here simply stating, you're welcome. Okay, well, you know, at least we're getting some variety machines in, but boy, I hate to lose the whole 40, but das ist the life. All right, so here is Arizona Charlie's Boulder. Now, I had a comp and I came over here to get it, and I did not realize that their rooms are these. Let me zoom that up for you a little bit. Now, they look okay on the outside. Let me assure you, they're not. These places make a Motel 6 seem like a resort. The rooms were small, they were musty, they were smoky. So many things were broken. I couldn't believe I was going to stay there for the night. But I endured, but I did learn my lesson. Never, never, never again. All right, let's see what's new in the casino. I haven't been here for years.
Come on inside the doors here. Again, oh look. Escalators. Proof positive there are working escalators in Las Vegas. Now that in itself is a bit of a treat. Upstairs is the Sourdough Cafe, which used to have a great breakfast steak special. I think it was like $3.95, and there would be lines of people taking advantage of that loss leader. And the steaks were decent; they were good. But of course, like all good bargains from the old days, those are gone. I don't know what they are, what it is now. I haven't been in here for a very long time. So, as we walk around, let's take a look at some of the machines that they have. I would imagine if you're just a casual watcher of Las Vegas style videos like me, you see lots and lots of machines, and just, why are there so many machines that are empty? Well, it's just one of those things that I imagine sometimes on the weekends they might be busy. Now,
So I've chosen to play some video poker in here. The reason being is that the best paying schedule they have in all their games is a 8-6 deluxe, and that's only one away from full pay. Full pay is 9-6. So 8-6 is, you know, I can live with 8-6. The difference between this game and others, for those who do not know, is that the two pair only pay 1-1. Whereas on the other machines that you watch me be playing, like bonus poker, they pay 2-1. And that keeps you playing a long time. However, if you manage to get a quad, it's $100. So let us cross our fingers here. I got my $25 in there. And as usual, I'll play the first hand for you. We got 4 spades. Will I get another spade? Let's see. I will not. All right, I'll be back. Well, take a look at this. I'll be darned. I got a quad. That is $100. So I put in 25. I now have 120. And yes, baby, I am cashing out. All right, winner, winner. Well, walking out of there, a happy guy. You know, I don't mean to imply that this is necessarily a sketchy area, but inside there were I watched 3 different security guards walking around doing their paces, and it's the only place that I have seen where the security guards are all toting guns. All of them. Whoa. All right. Well, it was nice to visit again. I'll come back, I don't know, probably never. But I enjoy taking their money. And it's back on Boulder Highway going south. Now take a look to your left and you will see Sam's Town. Sam's Town, I will not be stopping at because that is where I'm staying. It's basically my home away from home. I will go over Sam's Town and give you a little walkthrough of there. When I come back, it'll be the last of my day. But for now, let's keep going on Boulder Highway, and we're going to look for the next one because there are many more to come. On the left, you see the cannery, which was closed ever since the COVID, and they did not reopen. Very sad because it was a very nice hotel. And now, if you look on the right, you'll see some horns. That is our next destination, the Longhorn. So good luck. Here we go. All right, parked the car. I went ahead and made a nice little, much better view of the cannery. It's just crazy. Eastside Cannery is the actual name. Why no one has bought this place? It just has been sitting there for 5 years, empty. Take a look at the sign. Can I get it without the sun glaring too bad? Yeah, see if I can get a little closer. I don't know, can you read that? I have a hard time reading it. But I will tell you what it is. It's the graveyard special, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eggs, bacon, hash browns for $2.99. Who says deals can't still be found in Las Vegas? This is the Longhorn Casino, and the only reason why I used to come in here is I used to have, every year I bought the Las Vegas Advisor coupon book, and inside that coupon book they had match plays. And so, like many of us, we would go on coupon runs. That was the big thing back in the day, is just go on coupon runs. Wherever there was a coupon in the city of Las Vegas, it was in that book, or any other coupons we happened to come across. We'd go in there and keep tabs and let everybody, you know, it was a game. You gotta find things to entertain yourself sometimes. So anyway, let's go in and check out the Longhorn Casino. I'm not sure if you caught that, but that was a security guard letting me know that I could not film in there. I handed him my card. He seemed interested, but said I still couldn't film. So anyway, what you did not see is that I played some video poker, and fortunately I broke exactly even. Put in 25, took out 25, so that's a wash. As I left, I thanked him and just
not worry about it. It's probably going to happen a few times this trip, and we'll just keep moving on.
So unfortunately, the sun is in a real rough spot for video taping these things, but if you can see it, it says Skyline Hotel and Casino. The hotel portion is fairly new. They added that. It's kind of surprising why people would decide to want to actually stay here, because it's, you know, it's off the beaten path on the highway. And let me come around here a little bit and show you this. This is a very unique little casino. I actually am a slot club member. Look at there. John McGuffin, Skyline. And I'll be using that on my bet today. There's unique things about this. I'll show you as we go in.
I don't know. I don't have to.
Okay, nice little entrance. Now to the left, on the weekends, that's right, they've got a poker game going. It's only 2 tables, but you know, they have sign-ups. Looky here, people signing up for Texas Hold'em. Kind of cool. They also have a barber shop.
You can't.
I'm just showing this part right here.
No, you can't video our casino at all.
So this is going to look kind of silly. It's the part where I'm driving away from the Skyline and explaining to you what just happened. But unfortunately, as I've said many times, the audio does not work in my car, and we still don't know why. However, the guard was very firm and not seeming very nice. Did not want even to take my card, just told me I cannot film at all. But I did say I would still like to make a bet, and he was okay with that, of course. So I went in and I played a video poker game, and I had put in 25 and I took out 20. So it's a $5 loss in there. It's really unfortunate because very unique to Skyline. It has an entire room full of coin-fed machines for the folks who love to play the coins. It has a terrific little cafe, a nice bar with good paying machines. There's a lot of good things about the Skyline. Unfortunately, one of the bad things about the Skyline, not only do they not let you film, they don't really seem to have a sense of humor about it. Okay, well, let's move on to the next casino, shall we? Continuing our southern drive on Boulder Highway, we have on your left, Joker's Wild Casino, which I'm sad to say we are going to be going in there for the very last time, as they're going to tear it down. But not to worry, on the left, they have also started construction, as you can see right about here. I'll show you a little closer when I get there. They're going to build a brand new one. Once again, this is owned by Stations Casino, so they obviously have the money. It's kind of sad because, you know, this Joker's Wild had, as you'll see, it has a lot of character, and kind of sad to see it go, but there is never ever time to say goodbye, but we will, and hopefully we'll enjoy the next one. Joker's Wild Casino. Let's get the name straight, John. Let's do it.
All right, I've parked the car. Oh, and by the way, this is it. And here is my car. The only casino left that you can still park right in front of it. Anyway, I'm gonna walk over here for a moment. Let me finish my story. So I came here to play the 50 plays. And I sat down and I was nervous. I had never played anything like this before. And I was playing, and all of a sudden I was dealt 4 of a kind. And not 4 of a kind, what did I say? I was dealt 4 to a royal. And that was pretty amazing. I was, oh my gosh, look. And the guy next to me saw it. He told another guy, and before you know it, I kid you not, I had about, I don't know, 7 to 10 people standing behind me. I was purposely not hitting the deal button, you know, because everyone was sort of cheering me on, and anybody who wanted to see it could watch. They were predicting how many royals I'd hit. I had 50 hands. Some said 2, some said 1s. One guy said 5. Either way, it was a kind of a cool little experience. So finally I hit the button. I'm not using my I'm using my hands again. And here's what happened. I got 2 flushes. Just 2 flushes. No royal flushes. Just 2 flushes out of 50 hands. It was so deflating. Everybody just went, I was so bummed out. I was sure I was going to have a few royals. But anyway, that's my little Joker's Wild story. Let's go inside. You know, it's a nice little casino. No tables, it's a slot house. A lot of slot machines. I'm gonna hold this in such a way that I don't attract attention. And taking a look around. Fairly clean, high ceilings, so problem with smoke is not there. No discernible smell or anything. They do have a nice restaurant, you know, that diner that caters to the royals, or excuse me, to the locals. I'm holding this phone up like I'm talking into, well, I am talking into it, but not like I'm filming. But let's take a look. Can you see everything? It's small. I mean, look at it. It's small. We're done. That's it. But I it does have enough machines for me to run a bet through it. Let's check it out. All right. Oh, that glare. What am I gonna do there? Okay, if you notice here, folks, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I found a Not So Ugly Deuces Wild game, and I'm not going to go into the reasoning. I'll just say that it's just a percentage point or 2 under full pay. It's a good game. Deuces Wild is my favorite game to play, but this time I'm only got 25. I've got 20 hands to find out. So let's play the first one. You see any deuces? No. By the way, you know, I got 4 deuces when I got the $100 on this game. Those 4 deuces would be worth $250. That's why it's called Deuces Wild. All right, so I'll let you know that was one. Okay, not so much luck on this one. 25 or 20 hands, and I put in 25, taking out $12.50, which I'm just going to call 12. So here we go.
So keeping within my promise of keeping my videos, you know, in the proximity of 30 minutes. We're a little over this time. Not much. This concludes day 3, part 1. And part 2, of course, will be all ready for you, hopefully, tomorrow. I never know, considering the internet and YouTube and, you know, their copyright rules, it gets kind of confusing. But I certainly hope that you'll come back and see the rest of this day as well as all the others. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.